Today, we finally kick off what I would consider to be the ultimate two-car garage. And this time around, we have the help of Obsessed Garage and the team. So this space should be way better. Let's go.
I built my previous garage to what I thought was the ultimate two-car garage with epoxy flooring, lighting, and some gladiator cabinets. It was pretty good to say the least, but now we have a brand new garage. Essentially a blank canvas to build and work on. Not only a blank canvas, but I also have the help and knowledge from the Obsessed Garage team on how to do this right, so let's go. On this first episode, we will start with installing a proper jackshaft garage door opener and painting my ceilings.
To remove this garage door opener should be fairly simple. Unplug it, obviously, remove the connections for the little sensors. It's just all Cat5 low voltage wire. Then we have 1 or 2 bolts here holding this bracket. And we got a disconnect here, and we should be good to bring this down. Hopefully, I might need help actually now that I think about it, but fairly simple.
And it was exactly that, very simple. It was time to also remove all the ugly wiring coming from the ceiling. I patched the ceiling, preparing it for paint, and also removed the lights so we can paint the entire ceiling. And the color of choice, which is no surprise, of course, Tricorn Black from Sherwin-Williams. I personally love the way this color looks, and with the proper lighting, it gives you the infinity look that I personally, again, love. Now it is time to do our jackshaft garage door opener.
Alrighty, so here we have it. This is a LiftMaster 98022. This is what Matt usually run on all of their garages. It's the jackshaft side option, which again removes all of this ugliness in the middle of the ceiling. My biggest worry is how much space I have. So as you guys can see, this is probably gonna be the tightest fit ever. I measured before ordering it, but we still run the possibility of it not fitting. Let's see if it fits before anything else.
This part was scary. The manual states you need 8.5 inches of clearance to fit the opener, and we only had 7.5 inches.
Time to see if this is gonna fit. Oof. Bro, it's so close. It's so close. Bam. Doesn't fit by a little bit. All right, so update. It does not fit because this bracket is too wide. So what we're gonna do is, and this was Anthony's idea, is let's remove this kind of clamp and put it on the torsion bar itself, slide it on, and then slide it on the actual garage door opener. So hopefully that makes sense. I'll explain it. Hopefully we could get it on camera, but that's what we're doing. So this is what Anthony's idea was. The smaller side will slide and basically push it all the way. Now that it's crazy. It literally fits, like, I'm not even kidding, like perfect here. So now that this is out of the way and I don't have to deal with this, I should be able to put the garage door opener and then slide this to the right like that. Hopefully that makes sense. Let's test it out. Essentially, yeah. So this way it fits. Now, I just have it.
And so we got it to fit. Step 2, bolt it on the garage door frame.
For the lock, we want to install it according to the manual. Above the third roller is what they usually, or what they recommend. So one roller, this will be the second roller. Then we have the third roller. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use some existing holes that are on this rail that came in the garage. And I'm gonna make my big hole right in the middle, which I just punched out. They provide a template, which makes it easy. Just use the template and mark your holes and then get to drilling.
Once mounted, just connect it to the opener and clean up your wiring. Next up, the opener on the wall. This was simple, to be honest, as there was already one installed for the previous opener. I just ended up using the previous holes and the wiring on the opener. Now we have to connect the safety sensors on the rails of the garage door. These just snap into place and you want to place them about 6 inches from the floor. I ran the wiring to the opener and I used some cable staples to keep everything nice and clean.
Alrighty, let me give a quick explanation of what I just did. Pretty self-explanatory, and I'm sure all of you guys will probably know this, but just in case, ran the safety sensors for the garage door. The weird one with this is that the garage door opener is no longer in the middle of the garage, so all the old wire was running through the attic to the old spot. This time around, instead of running it through the attic, I ran it through the wood beams here on top of the garage. You can't see it because it is white and the walls are white. And then I ran this one right here through the side as well. And I know the lighting is awful, which I should have done lighting first, lesson learned. But ran the wires through here. They're really nice and tucked on the actual wood beam. And then they come behind. What I do like about this setup is that everything's hidden. So yeah, you can run all the cables through the bottom, and then this cover is gonna, cover everything. So all the wires are tucked inside, and now what I'm gonna do is put them where they belong, splice the wires that I need to splice, and then we should be good to go. It's just a matter of connecting this power outlet and setting it up, programming it, and that's it. Honestly, believe it or not, something quick. This garage door opener is way easier to install than the one on the top. I remember I've installed several already, but installing the Craftsman one took forever because I had to build the brackets and all of this stuff. And it was just annoying to do, but this one, I just put it on, ran some wires, and we're good to go. So let's continue.
Our job here is to connect all the wires where they belong. The manual does a really good job at explaining this and showing you graphs and pictures, so honestly, just follow along and follow the manual. I ended up connecting the opener to an extension just to see if I got power to everything that we just installed. And guess what? We did. So now I installed the backup battery for the opener. Red with red and black with black, and just put the cover back on. After doing all of that, it was time to set up the door, and again, the manual is your friend on this. Just follow it and you will be good to go. Last but not least, the annoying part for me, running an electrical outlet to the opener. It was a tight space to say the least, and very cold in Florida, believe it or not. I think it was about 30 degrees when I was up in the attic, so I was freezing. And well, this is the jack shaft opener install, complete.
I guess it wasn't meant to be.
Just like that, our garage door opener is installed. Super, super easy install. I cannot recommend this enough. If you guys are thinking about it, listen to what I'm gonna tell you guys right now. Do it. It's worth it. It's quiet. It's easy to install compared to the freaking other one where you have to build brackets and all to get it installed. It's a no-brainer. Matt and the Obsessed Garage team got this one right. We just need to listen more often, man. This one's really, really good, and I'm really, really happy I pulled the trigger. I wasn't gonna do it, and then I was like, dude, I'm doing all of this to the garage. Might as well do it right, do it once. I'm happy I did it. I'm honestly cannot complain. It's just gonna be 10 out of 10. The tricorn black ceiling looks amazing. Obviously, it looks really, really dark in here because I have no lighting. I have 2 lights that are crap. So once I have this properly lit, I promise you guys it's gonna look amazing. So I'll see you guys on episode number 2 of the garage renovation. And for the next episode, we have flooring. And I have quite the solution for you. I'll give you guys a quick sneak peek. It's gonna be really, really good. I'll see you guys on episode 2. Like always, stay safe and keep grinding. See you guys on the next one.